Hey, Steve, you've had one-night stands before, right?
Yeah? Why?
Right. Well, have any of your one-night stands ever resulted in you getting cursed, chased by a demon, then having to hide in an ex-girlfriend's house to get away from the demon?
No.
Well, that happened to John Constantine on today's Just Comics. Hey, comic fans, welcome back to Just Comics, the only show where one of us definitely tried to do a backward spell once, and, well, let's just say it didn't go as planned.
Wait, that was you?
I regret nothing. I'm Seth.
And I'm Steven. Today we're talking about Zatanna Everyday Magic, written by Paul Didi with art by Rick Mays.
Ah, yes. Zatanna, the only magician in comics who can make fishnets a tactical advantage. Oh, and also, ik kamerus atti et ekil notu fiojnesiwediv. That's a backwards spell to get you to hit the like button because, hey, even magic needs engagement.
I thought we were using our powers for good, not for the algorithm.
Steve, there's a silver play button that has my name on it.
Anyway, so it opens up. We're in San Francisco at a nightclub. John Constantine is here, and he's trying to find a place to hang out for Halloween.
While John is here, he happens to spy a pretty young thing. Nimue, not the Nimue, but a Nimue. She likes the name because it's very gothic.
You know, I had no idea how to pronounce that name.
Nimue Raven Song?
I understood the Raven song.
Sure, Steve.
Well,
You know, King Arthur, the Lady in the Lake?
so she wasn't singing The Lion Sleeps Tonight?
No, Steve. No, she was not.
Zatanna's on stage in Vegas, looking all magical, pulling off some serious sleight of hand.
But after the show,
Z hooks up with the stage announcer. I promise, this comes up later on.
I don't know, Steve. I think you just like talking about superhero sex lives.
Yeah, we're not going to get into all of that. So she finally gets home, and what happens?
She finds John Constantine, the man, the myth, the chain-smoking emotional wreck, naked and passed out on her bed.
Yeah, so Constantine's been cursed by a witch. Shocker, I know. He's all stressed out, needs Zatanna's help.
Of course he does, because of Constantine's not being cursed by a seductive witch on a Tuesday. Then what's he doing with his life? So John and Numue, they got into the hanky-panky, and then Numue, bites his hand, says the magic words, and curses him. Apparently, she was just looking for a sacrifice so that she can get a magic thingy.
So Z flies to Numaways to get this taken care of.
Yes, not before summoning her battle armor. Jeans, a button-up, and a jacket.
Not all superheroes wear capes. But while Z was out, the stage announcer from Vegas shows up at her place. See, I told you it would come up.
Nothing bad can come from that interaction.
Your ex-boyfriend meeting the guy that you are now hooking up with.
No problem at all.
Meanwhile, we cut back over to Z and Nimue.
Nimue is bound and determined to stab Zatanna in the heart with the needle so she can absorb all her essence and take it for herself.
Nimue isn't jealous of Zatanna at all.
Zatanna can just use magic. She doesn't have to make any sacrifices for it. She's just magical. She just does some backwards talk and bam. But Nimue has to do rituals and make sacrifices and spill blood to do what she needs. Dark magic stuff.
So, Zatanna gets the upper hand by turning Nimue into a sloth.
And threatens to make her mute.
And throw her in a zoo.
Yes, so she pisses herself upside down while being stared at by field trip kids.
So, she spills her plans and hands over the needle.
Zatanna heads back home and sees Constantine has made a new friend.
He's immediately smug, not hostile, just casually disrespectful in that Constantine way.
She diffuses it, of course, and John's just happy he made someone uncomfortable without even using a spell.
Z kicks Constantine out, says, here's your needle, this is all you gotta do.
Actually, she says specifically, all you have to do is just hand this over and use an oath of forfeit.
Zatanna realizes Nimue never fully let go of the spell. Even after promising to, there's still a tether between Constantine and the magic she used to mark him.
Well, it would have been enough if, the woman's name actually was Nimue Ravensong and not Marianne something or other. Oops.
So she goes to correct her little mistake and help John out.
She doesn't really want to see him get killed.
She goes ahead and does the demon goes bye-bye. Constantine is free.
Her real name is Mary Ann Hoyt, which is less dark sorceress. more bakes a killer zucchini bread and leads PTA meetings.
She needed to use Nimue's real name to do the Oath of Forfeit.
Looking at her, you wouldn't really think she's a Marianne, but hey.
After all the drama, Zatanna wonders if it's time to step back from the top hat and tails.
Because, yeah, she literally just fought off a demonic contract, saved her ex's soul, and outmaneuvered a goth spell hustler who tried to use love magic as a bargaining chip. That's not a Tuesday. That's a decade of therapy compressed into like a day.
She realizes way too fast that Constantine was right. She just isn't cut out for the day-to-day kind of life. She has too much magic in her. And so she goes back on stage.
And she raises up her fist in a very much, 90s movie. And yes!
Again, this was a very fun book. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Dini does a really great job of making her powerful, emotionally grounded without making it feel heavy-handed. You can feel her past with Constantine, but it's not everything.
So first off, Zatanna is the hero of this story. She's not some magical sidekick. She's the one calling the shots. She's freaking Zatanna Zatara.
Now, Nimue,
The Witch, not my favorite villain. She was pretty one-dimensional. She just seduces Constantine, gives him a curse for a little trinket.
I don't know. I thought Nimue was fun. For sure, like she's trying to get a evil artifact to steal people's life force. But hey, you know what? Better Mark than John Constantine.
That's true.
Also, it's so short. I loved it. We need more Zatanna, I think. Give me 12 more issues of her roasting Constantine.
All the interactions between her and Constantine were friggin' gold to me. I could read that all day.
And Rick Mays, his art is like, well, I mean, it's pretty cartoonish. It's not the best thing ever. I mean, at parts, Zatanna's head looks almost as big or wider than her torso. But, I mean, it's also, it's a decent style. I mean, I did not like it.
Is it the worst art I've ever seen? No. But honestly, he's very in the middle. There's a lot of push and pull with how I feel about this one.
I mean, fair enough. Join us next time where I'll be yelling you at a telepathic whale or something. Steve will once again be the designated adult.
I didn't choose that role. It chose me. Or rather, you did.
Actually, you picked me, Steve. You picked me.
Let us know in the comments if I made the right choice. All right, and on that note, we are putting another Just Comics video to bed. So please do all the YouTube things. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
And, maybe show this to the women in your life or ladies. Show this to your girlfriends. I mean, this is a strong female character. She's a good role model. And we are bringing her to you as a very good reason for you to watch us because we'll continue doing this kind of thing. And you should appreciate it.
And on that note, you guys take care wherever you're at.
And we'll see you next time on Just Comics.